Hello and welcome to the video. This morning I'm going to be doing some designing, just making a few t-shirt designs, and really these can go on anything. Group Control C. I'm working on a couple of DTF designs with some of my favorite girls. Oh, wrong picture. Wrong picture. We want to do this one. Control C. And paste it. So what I have here, a few designs that I'm working on, creations that I am just taking and putting the girls in. And I may end up doing her in this one too. Let's see, for little kids, I'm gonna go really small with this. I love creating kids DTF prints. They are one of my favorite things to create. Trying to get these the size of the little girl shirts. We'll do a couple of custom ones also. We got a new little girl that we need to put in. We've got, this one looks like Trouble. I think this one would be good. And I know that her dad liked this one, so copy, edit, paste. Let's take her out of here. That one is cute. This one kind of fades her into the picture. We'll go with Phoenix over here. We will go with her. And we'll see what she looks like stepping over the letters. So when I'm doing these types of designs, I kind of like part of the letters to show, you know, so have her kind of looking like she's stepping over the letter, like this foot is stepping over and this foot is in. So what we have to do for that is we have to do some slicing. So we're going to select what we want, and then we're going to use this knife tool right here. And when you slice, you have to slice the whole entire image. So now we have this whole image sliced, this whole bottom. But what I want to do is I want to go in between there. So I don't, because I need front and back. So I want 1 foot to the front and 1 foot to the back. So I'm going to do another slice. And unfortunately, with the slice tool, you can't curve the slice. So it does make it a bit different. So now, if we click it, we have 2 different pieces. Take that. We didn't want to go all the way over there. Take these 2 pieces here. Okay. And then I'm just going to move them and put them back. Good morning, Merlin. How are you this morning? This morning, Merlin, I took some images of my grandchildren and cartooned them out. And then once I cartooned them out, I grabbed some stuff that I want to create some different logos, and we're going to take these different logo designs and we are going to turn them into custom pieces of artwork that can go on t-shirts, can go on bags, on anything that we want basically. So I'm going to take this foot and I am going to order this foot to the back of the page and see what that looks like. So there are some little pieces of elements in there that I'm going to get rid of so I can try to see that, oh, the shoe is, so that you can try to see that, hey, her foot is kind of at the back. And I like that. So now I have all the 3 girls' shirts. So I'm going to hit Control G and group that. And the colors with this one are fine. So I'm just going to copy it over to my DTF page. And so now I have all of the girls on their little t-shirts. So now I have a t-shirt for each girl. And then we are going to go back and let's pull up some other type of design that we can do. Let's just go in and we won't use that again. We'll go ahead and delete that out. And I have no idea what designs I am going to do. If you like that design there, it's called A Little Bit Dramatic Retro, y'all. That is from Create over on Creative Fabrica. I was searching for kids designs over on Creative Fabrica, and when I tell you I had the hardest time finding the designs for kids, because I kept putting in kids t-shirts or kid t-shirt designs, kid SVGs, and then when I put in little girls retro, that's how I ended up finding these beautiful designs over off Creative Fabrica. So I'm going to go here to my view details, and I want to actually view by date, because I downloaded all this stuff yesterday, and so then I want to go view large or view extra large. See what we have here. We'll go ahead and extract all of them. So these are just little different elements. We'll take this one. And we'll take this one. And we'll take this one. Maybe we can work these in our shirt designs. Let's go back to yesterday. I hate it when I download a bunch of stuff and then I don't remember exactly, what the designs are or anything like that. Okay, so these are cute. Those are cute. See, we got a hippie sublimation. Let's see what that one is. So with the what I'm doing is I'm finding stuff that I think would work with these designs for the girls. Things that I think that they would like, that I can add their stuff, that I can add their image to. So I do like this one. So I'll grab that and put that in there. Even like that one. Date modified yesterday. So we got the little bit dramatic, peace, love, and retro little girl SVG. Let's try that one. That one might be something that I like. Good morning. Good morning, lady. How are you? It's early morning for y'all to be popping in. Sometimes in the morning I'll just pop in and start working on stuff. Okay, I may like something in here. I see something about a boss, y'all. So y'all know I'm all about that boss. I'm not bossy. I'm a leader. I'll take it. I'll take that one. Slide it up in there. And then girls can do anything. I'm going to actually start pulling the SVGs just so that I get my Mommy's Little Princess. I'll take that one. And we're not doing no daddies nothing, because I think they got too many daddy designs. So we got tons of daddy designs. If we could find some paw or something like that, give somebody else some shine. View. Let's see. One more. I'll pull off maybe one or two more. Glittery Mermaid, Pink Monster. I think that's it. Glittery Mermaid, Glittery Pink Monster Trucks. Let's see what that is. Oh, that would be cute. They'll like that too. Put that over here. When I'm designing, I work with a lot of elements, just a lot of elements, a lot of stuff that I'll pull up and kind of look at it and see, hey, do I like it? So a lot of times my page gets kind of busy, y'all. So I think I like the pink truck look. I do. I do like the pink truck. And who do I like here to go onto the pink truck with all of these different little girls here? Let me see if I can take her, and it would be cool. Let me bring her to the front. If I can have her riding on that truck. Yep, I can. I can get her right there on the back of that truck. Sure can. And then I just need to come up with a cool design for her. I need a cool little saying for, let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slice her too. And I'm going to try to slice her below her. I don't want to slice the hand. Look like I might have to do a couple of slices. We did coloring books. I've got a beautiful, beautiful thing that I'm going to show you guys if you want to learn how to make the coloring books. I'm going to probably go on tonight because I've got like 2 or 3 more things that I need to do with the coloring books, and then I'm going to go on and share the so I have to kind of go along with the line of the truck in order for it to look realistic. So let's see how we did with that one, with that slice. I think that's pretty good, y'all. It's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. And maybe I could have made her a little bit smaller, you know, going there into the truck like that. Okay, have the truck big, but she is the feature of the shirt. So so that right there we kind of like. Now I just need to come up with a little saying for girls in trucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to ChatGPT and see if it can help me. No, I'll just let it give me something, and then sometimes I'll tell it to give me something kind of like this, something like this, and then, you know, let's see what it comes back with, and then we can modify it. Dump trucks and ponytails. Trucks are for queens too. Glitter, glit, and big boys. Big rigs. Oh, okay. I was about to say big boys. That's kind of inappropriate. Trucking like a girl boss. Don't mess with a girl and her truck. Cuteness in gear. Little Miss Monster Truck. My truck, my rules. Princess in a pickup. Powered by Pink and Diesel. Trucks are my playground. Let's see. Dump trucks and ponytail. That's not a dump truck. Trucking like a girl boss. Glitter, grit, and big rigs. Big wheels, bigger dreams. I like big wheels, bigger dreams. Let's see what we can do with that. Trucks are for queens too. A little bit more fun. Like, what does this one say? later, or so I'm just going to give it some of these sayings that I already have here, like girls can do anything. Um, okay. Okay, let's see what it gives me now. Okay, there we go. See, sometimes you got to go in and you kind of got to go in and switch things out and kind of, change it up a little bit. I have been running my business since, well, I've been a screen printer, running a t-shirt business since the year 2000. Prior to that, I was into fashion design, sales, merchandising. So I went to college actually for um, apparel design, and I got my bachelor's of arts in business, with majoring in apparel and merchandising, and I minored in interior design. So I've been in the design industry over 30 some odd years, maybe 30, what am I, 55, maybe 33, 32 years or something like that. So I've always been a creative. And then I started my t-shirt business in 2000 after a few failed, businesses, um, and just have gone wherever, it's taken me since then. Let's see here. I may be cute, but my truck's a beast. Queen of the open road. Move over, boys. This girl's hauling dreams. I like that. That's the one, y'all. That is the one. So in here you can convert your text to artistic text. Now we have our text. We can start working. We just got to go in here and find a font. So let's go ahead and move our other girls out of the way. Like to move stuff out the way so that I can start getting creative. We've already kind of got our theme with this truck, um, and all of that. So I think we will be good to go. So we want to go with something kind of girly. Move over, boys. This girl's hauling dreams. That kind of looks like where I think I want to go with it. Something like that. It may end up not being, maybe something different. Who knows? But let's see what we can do, y'all. Let's find us that font is cute. So we've got Dream Wish Sands. That's a cute font. We've got this Baby Retro. That's a little bit too, there's a little bit too much going on with it. So whenever I am creating stuff for, now this font, that font there with the outline would be cute if we did, but you would have to do something on the inside. I like that Always Pink because it does have the little hearts and whatnot. So I think we'll go and try that Always Pink. Brightburn, that's cute. You can't go wrong as long as you're going with something that you know, is girly, fun, things like that. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and break this apart. A lot of times what I see people do is you keep everything the same, and when you're dealing with like little kid stuff, you have to, you know, kind of switch it up a little bit. So like not all fonts need to be the same exact size. And it doesn't have to be all in that same row like that. You know, you want to kind of switch it up a little bit. So we're going to go here, and I'm just going to start making this work for me. Organizing the letters. So this girl's Hauling Dreams. I want my dreams to be big and put it about there. So you may notice that I am working like kind of up from the design, because I've got the design here, and so normally I'm working down, but it's okay. So I may do Hauling right here. Move over, boys. This girl's Hauling. I might end up putting that Hauling up there with it. Well, it's going to go in here. I've made the decision. It's going to go up inside of here. This girl's Hauling Dreams. This is going to go up a little bit like that. Let's see here. Move over, boys. You know what? I don't even think I need the boys. I don't even think I need that move over, boys. I'm just going to go like this. This girl's Hauling Dreams. That works for me. I don't even think we need to say anything negative about little boys, right? We don't need to say anything negative about little boys. Oh, cosmetology. Yes. So, I also had a beauty salon that before, so I had a beauty salon before. I'm gonna break this up too, y'all. But first, well, what I want to do is I want to Control D and duplicate it, because I want these little. I'm gonna take those little hearts and do something with. And we're going to put a contour on here. and a contour will just give you some more bling and all of that stuff. But we don't need it to be that big, so we can bring it down here. And then when you do your contours, you can do what's called an inwards contour. You can do a outwards contour, and you can raise the number of steps you want. So it can be, it's all about you, whatever it is that you're wanting. It's kind of like an outline, but a little bit better because you're able to control your thickness and all of that. So like here, I can go in and I can break this apart afterwards and change that color there off in there. You can also do switch this color acceleration, and it will do different things here. So that will give me a big thick outline. And so you see how it will kind of bring that design in together. So it's different things that you can do with that. It works really well for me for different things. So I'm going to do the one for the girls. And we're also going to just kind of do, let's see, so we got the girls, we got the two, and kind of bring that one back in also. But for the girls, I want to change the color, and I want to pick up on some of this blue up in here, kind of playing on the little boy thing, you know. And then on this outline, we don't really need a outline, and if we do, we'll make it a pink. You can barely see it in there, but hey, it's okay. I don't like that blue, so I think I want to go with, let's go with the brighter pink and see if we like that better. So you just kind of playing around, you know, with your design. But yeah, so I had a beauty salon, and I loved it. It worked for me while it worked, you know. And at some point, wanted to do, wanted to do something else. And I ended up letting the beauty salon, well, I didn't let it go. I had a guy who was a really, really loyal employee. And when I got ready to leave, I walked in one day and I handed him the keys and I said, BT, this is yours. And he said, I can't pay this rent. And I said, oh yeah, you'll be able to, don't worry about it. I got you. And kind of told him, hey, I'm going to come back and forth, and, because this guy worked with me, so it was like, okay, I'm going to work with you. And ended up giving him the business. So and he ended up keeping that business for a very, very long time. This girl's Holland Dreams. So maybe if I go here, I could change it. Sometimes I'll catch myself working too long on one thing and I gotta pull it in. So this girl's Holland, let's see here. I'll try it one more time. Nope, I think it's best to just keep it one way. girls. Don't like that. Let's see if we take it into a different color. Let's grab our color for it. And grab our contour on what we're going to do. And our outline, let's see, what color do we want? We'll do that outline can be in that blue, but that inside we'll do, I'm not liking that gray. There we go. We'll put a little bit of blue in there. And then in here with this girls, I'm still not completely happy, y'all. Tasha and Bird responded to events happening soon. Okay. I'm thinking about when I put this on the shirt. So I'm always thinking about like how this is gonna, if it's gonna look lopsided or whatnot when I put it on the shirt. And then I'm also thinking about like how long is this gonna make this shirt? Because if I go with this up here, you know, I don't want the shirt to be too long. But this will be fine right in here. Let's do a crop so that I can get a true idea of the length and the width of this design. I want it to fit on more on a piece of paper, so this will be probably fine. Let's see, 9 inches, 7 by 9. This will be good. This will be a good size. This will be a good size. Okay, so remember those hearts that I had. Let's go here and let's convert this image over to curves. And then let's ungroup it, because we're going to take that heart and do something with it. Matches our stuff. Take those and I'm going to flip that one. Just going to bring them in and just give them a little bit of something, you know, around your design. Just kind of bringing that in. And I think this one looks amazing. I like it. Go with the darker one there, or that one. And then we have to fit our little girl back on this here truck, because Hudden came off the truck, y'all. We got our t-shirt design. We have our t-shirt design. Okay. So that is the first one. Um, so that's one right there. So now we can keep this. We can save this t-shirt design. We can sell it. We can do whatever we want to do it with it. There's one little thing that I am going to do right here on the front license plate, which I think will be so cute, is we call her MJ. So I'm not big with putting kids' names uh, on stuff, but I think right here it will be understated, um, and it will go really, really well. So let's put her, let's do us a custom license plate here. We're just going to put us a square here. You guys will get it in a minute. We're going to hit O and outline that. And then we can curve the corners like how in this design the corners are curved. So up here, we go up here, we can start curving these corners. Like that, we curved a little bit much. And then we can slant this right here to give us that kind of a slant that this particular license plate has right there. And then we're going to make it solid like that, and then we'll take and we can put a outline. We'll do a 1-point outline around it and make it black. Right? So if you zoom out and then kind of zoom in, see how that looks now? So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to take it and I'm going to slant just a little bit, trying to get my okay. That's going to have to be about it. Slant back. That's good. Okay. Now we're in Texas, so I'm gonna do the word Texas real little, you know. We'll just do make it all caps. Do it like it's a Texas license plate. Let's make it bold. And Texas is in like a bluish look. It's like a navy blue. Okay. And then we'll do object that, order it to the front. We'll make hers a hot pink. So So we'll do MJ and we'll do the heart. We'll just do a regular heart over here that we can get from, well, Texas does have a star, so let's start with our star first. Four. Okay. Let's do. You're literally not even going to hardly see this on here. It's going to be so small, but I'm just so dramatic about everything. We'll just do. We'll just leave it at that. That will be good. That will be good. So we got us a design, y'all. So now what we're going to do, if you want to use this design for other, like in your repertoire later on, you can go in and you can save this design. So if you save it as a template, we'll save it as a template, and we're going to call this this Girl's Hall in Dreams. We'll call it Hall in Dreams. And now that is saved as a template. So as a template, what happens is all we have to do is change something, and let's add a new category and say Little Girl Designs. Add us a category, Little Girl Designs, and hit save. And now that is saved as our template. Let's create that and add that to our DTF sheet. So as I create these out, so this, we need this to be about 7. That's good right there. So each little girl will get one of each design. So we'll do one for the other ones too. But now it's going to be easy because all we have to do now is take her out and put somebody else in. Change our wording down here to we'll just put key on here. Not as if these kids know. Good morning, Ree. We're creating a few Christmas designs for the grandkids this morning. So that one is created. So now I'm going to put her picture on here of Lily. Let's find a picture of her to go onto the truck. So we got a couple of ones that we can use of Lily. And we'll just kind of bring these down. And so I think I like that one. Let me group this because object group because we've already got it design made. We don't want to mess nothing up. Object order to the front. So we got baby Lily here, and now we're going to have baby Lily on the back of the truck. And you could have your little girl, you might want to have her standing in front of the truck, right? If you wanted her to be big, you could definitely like have her like standing like that, like in front of the truck. It's up to you how you want to do it. And we can switch it up a little bit, you know. So we had the other one there like that. We can have her here in front of the truck, rocking, showing her little stomach. If we could have had, would have wanted to make this with this kind of coming down a little bit. We could put her there. This looks like an older Lily. I don't know which one I like. Oh, and she's calling me. She is calling me. Let's see. She is calling me, so she must be trying to come my way. I see her trying to call in on the computer. Okay. So we'll do the big girl Lily right here. We'll do her as a big girl. And we'll say copy. Y'all know you can use Control C. And then we go over here, Control V, and paste it. And I'm going to do Control G and group it. So we have one that's actually riding the truck, and then we got one standing in front of the truck. So you could do it however, you know, like however you want it to be. It's up to you. We got one more girl to put on here. And that would be baby MJ. And baby MJ's will probably be switched up a little bit. No, that's not baby MJ, that's baby Phoenix. Okay. So we got Phoenix here. And let's see if we figure out how we're going to put this picture. So we can have Phoenix leaning up against her truck, right? We're going to have her leaning up against her truck. Now, Phoenix has on her military gear, so let's get busy with it and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with her as far as this military gear to try to make the design match a little bit more, right? See what we want to use here. Going kind of pulling, just kind of pulling from a little bit of the colors just to bring that part in, you know. Okay, there we go. So just kind of bringing in this to kind of go in with that just a little bit. Kind of doing our thing, that's all. Just kind of switching it up, just switching it up just a little bit. Switching it up just a little bit. I think I like the darker one. I'll go in more with a little lighter on that green. There we go. So you can do, you see how you can do different things. We could even go, if we wanted to like take a camouflage, see if we have a camo pattern in here. Let's see if I have a camo pattern in here. I probably have to add one. It's been a while since I don't have a camo pattern in here under custom fields. I guess not. Huh. Almost positively sure that I did. Well, that kind of killed the vibe. That was over on that one. Huh. Well, now. We don't. But okay, so if we wanted, we could go to the internet and pull us up a camo vibe. I don't like that part of the pants leg. Maybe we'll take this part of the pants leg. So we could actually go in we'd have to duplicate this a few times to give us what we want. I'm not sure it would give me the look that I'm looking for, but we align those to the top and just combine it. Oh. How about we weld it? Oh, you're still not together. Oh. You don't want to combine. Okay, so fine. We'll just group you then. Breakpoint contour on that. Take this. See what we can get. Okay. We go object. Place it inside of there, and we could do something like that to try to match up, you know, just things that we're going to do. We're not going to do it in this instance. Or you could go in and actually find okay, so what colors was this actually? This was a pink, I think, or I don't remember. Go into the This one, we'll go back to our, so it's all kinds of stuff that you, as y'all see, that you can do. Girls Holland. Don't remember before I start messing with those colors what colors this actually was. So it's a black and, okay, let's go back. So this was a black. But I kind of do like that one. We'll leave that one different, a different color. I do kind of like that there. On this one, I would think more of this green, but not so dark. Girls Holland, we'll go, because the blue it will match. I do a lot of this when I am working on stuff, y'all. So right here, if we got extra space, just gonna stretch out my dreams so that my design still works. With her, let's push this right here. I think that works even better with that truck over to the side. More like, we still want it up in there. We don't want everything all and about. And bring him out just a little bit. I think that works right there. Oh, we had our little, oop, don't even need that one, but we'll leave it. So Control G. Okay, so it's time for us to make another, gonna make us another one. Paste. Oh, look at there. I'm tripping. I don't know how that's happening. Control C. Control V. Okay. So I'm actually going to turn this way. For some reason, I liked when I'm working on my designs. So I have this set up for a DTF print to be 50. This is going to be 50 inches by 22. So we have all of our little artwork pieces here. This one right here, I see that I got something else on it. So far we've done 2 designs with all the kids on it. Lily is a little bit bigger than the other kids, so her shirt's gonna be a little bit larger if you guys see. On her shirts. When I'm designing, I'm thinking about that 22 inches and how big I can go with these logos. So right here where I'm going to have extra space, I will come back in and maybe just add something that I can use later. It can be, you know, your logo. It can be just whatever, anything that you can add to where, you know, you're getting your money's worth. So we're going to see like how many designs we're able to get. Control G. So all of these are going to go on, all of these are going to be DTF prints. And this one is one that's going to be just Lily's going to have. This one is 7 by 7. We're going to make it 8 by 8. So this is going to be just one that Kalia's going to have. And I have enough room to do at least one more design of all of the kids. So remember when I said once you save it as we have it, did I save this one or no? I'm going to take it and copy it over here. Oh yeah, it says Holland Dreams CT1, so that means that I did save it as a template, so all of that stuff is there. Okay, so now we got that one. Let's see what else we had in our repertoire. We can do something really easy. If you don't like to design, that's fine. You don't even have to. You can just do something really easy, like here, I'm a boss, or you can do the love and just put your baby next to it like that, and you're done. Quick, fast, and simple. See that? We can do that one to speed up the video. There we go. And there you could do something like that. Let's see, I think we had this peace, love, and whatever over here. Let's go here and let's trace this one. Do an outline trace real quick. And we don't even have to do an outline trace, y'all. Really, we can just, because we just want the artwork, we can just, well, I actually need those hands by themselves. If I was going to do like a peace, love, and lily, and then do the baby, I would actually need to pull those out, the hands out individually. Let's see, did we see any more? Let's go in and see, did we see any more? I don't think we saw any more designs that we really, really liked. Boot prints. Magical butterflies. No, I don't think we saw any more designs that we like. So we'll do the I'm not bossy, I'm a leader. Because I'm all about the leading and dreams and all of that good stuff. And we'll save this other stuff for the next time. And so I'll show you guys one more. So let's say if I want to do the I'm not bossy, I'm not bossy, I'm a leader. Oh, let's see. Let's say I want to change those colors, right? Because we download this from Creative Fabrica. It's all good, but sometimes it's not in the colors that we want. So if you can do a couple of different things. So here we can't do anything because of PNG, so we need to trace it. So we'll go here and we'll do a trace, line art trace. Trace it in whatever program that you're using, and then you can just change out your colors. We got a trace. Let's go ahead and delete the original, because now we can do something with it. We can switch out our colors. Let's go here and let's I'll just hit Control U and ungroup it. So now I've ungrouped it, and so I have all of these different little colors. So I'll take it and do some different stuff to it. First, I got to figure out what am I going to do with these pictures. Let's see, object, order, to the front. If I'm going to go with her with the rainbow colors, then I will switch out all of those colors. But I'm trying to see, because I'm going to want to do something that I can do for all of these and be done with it. So her, I'll use that one. The other baby, let me find, so we can use her for that one. Let's try to find them all kind of dressed alike where I don't have to do a lot of extra work. Milan is never dressed like anybody else. She is dressed in her own gear. Oh, and we can't just switch them out. I'm tripping. These are actual stuff that's about to be used for something. So I'm over there tripping. Can't just go snatching them like that. You gotta go. I'll try to bring that in. So let's use these dolls here. Control C and control paste these dolls in. Try to get them all in like a couple of colors where I don't have to do too much with it. Once I design it, I'm going to design it to match all four. See, she's already almost there. So she's almost already there. All we got to do with this is pick her color and just go on and make her match. That is actually not a red. Is that a red, y'all? Might be, because the way them pants is, on one is coming out like it's a red, and on another one it's coming out kind of a pinkish, giving me a little pinkish look. So this makes it kind of hard to tell. Down here, let's just grab it all and try to do it at one time. We'll go back and put the white back in there. There we go. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do here is, let me see if I can. I might have to do it like this. Let's give it a little something. Let's give it a little something. We can add something to it. We don't have to leave it as one color. If we want to add that red in there. See how it gives that a gloss. But I'm going to add a second color because I like to do my transitions where you can see that a transition is being done. So I'll kind of go from that lighter in and add just a little lighter color in there so that I can see. And that makes it match more up to the pants. So where you have like those two colors kind of like blending in, which is beautiful. So we'll go in and we'll just do that to all of them. And what I'll do to make it easy is we'll go into this fountain and we'll name this, and we'll name this pink red blend. And then we will hit OK. So now when we go here, we can go here and we go into here and we can look in here and find our pink red blend. Where is it at? custom fields. What? Did it not save? Oh, it did not save. Try it again, y'all. That's cute though, but pink, red, blend. Save it. Okay, there we go. So choose category and it will just be let's make it LPB customs, since we got to add some new stuff. Okay. Okay, so we'll do the D, and the D will be my LPB customs. That is that one. Okay, and then we'll do the R. And make the R be our LPB customs too. So that's how you can save stuff. And then if you don't want it every time to be the same, like you can then turn it and do different things with it. But every time it opens, you'll get your regular, you know, whatever it was that you did. So we're just going to keep doing it until we have them all how we want it. Just gives your design just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of up. Just take it to the next level, just a little bit, you know. See how I switched that up? We got red here on the bottom, and now we got the pink on the top. So just kind of switching it up just a little bit, y'all. Okay, and then for the O, we'll leave that, and then we'll do this one. Kind of speed it on up. So there we have that one. And we should be pretty good. We can go, if we want to make sure that we are all the way on that color, can go in and kind of change those colors more. This one. So this one would be a combination of blues if we wanted to change it out. But to save time, I may not do it all. I'll show you guys an easier way to do this also. Let me do this one last one, and then I'm going to show you a way to select them all at one time. Okay, so let's say that I wanted to select all of the blue. I could go in here and use what's called the Find and Replace tool. So we would say Find and Replace. So we're going to replace a color, and we could say this particular color that we wanted to replace it. and then we would put in the color that we wanted to replace it with. For example, if we wanted to replace it with this dark blue, and we would hit find all, replace all, and it will replace it all. See, like that. So we'll replace all of our colors. So we don't want to do that in this instance. So I could do find all, and it would select it like that. And once I select it, I can hit object, and then I could group it. That's what I use find all for. And then once I group it, now I can change all the colors at one time. Corel is wanting to circle around, and please, Lord, do not freeze up and close up on me. Okay. So now that it's done all of that at one time, if I wanted to just go in and do this like this, you see, I could go in and change all the colors at one time. It did not select this one. So I'm going to change that color too. And then I'm going to hold this one down, shift, and grab that one and hit group. And see if that caught them. That caught them all now. Oh, what did I just do? Did I change some colors? Okay, so that actually caught all of my colors there. And for some reason, I feel like I clicked something. So let's see if we could do a quick, if we want to do something here. You see now how we're not doing one by one. So sometimes I show y'all one way, and then sometimes I show y'all another way. I'm gonna go in and click it, add a little bit more color, and then this particular color here, we can say, okay, we want to go in for this jacket. We're starting to pull in different colors and do different things, getting different looks, right? You can go in here, you can, if you click on this, this is going to give you all kinds of different looks with what you're doing. So just ways to just show y'all like different stuff, the way that you get different looks. It's pretty much how you start to build that metallic look off in there. You do this, you want to add, you see how we just took out that extra line. You don't want those hard lines, so we'll go here, we'll hit here, and then in here we can go in. I like to bring in blends of my colors when I'm doing this, so that everything starts to blend a certain way. If you want more white, you can add more. You can add more white. If you want to add, let's say if you want to add in a color like that, you can add that in. Whatever color you want, you just click on it and then start adding it in, and then start moving that line to get it to be whatever you want it to be. Now we're not going to go with that, but we are pretty good with that. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. And then you can change your blend direction. We're going to go with this right in here. There's something with this color right there that I didn't like. Okay, so we got it gone. Now we are good. I'm happy with where I'm at. Just kind of show, things that you can do. This one, go in and make it part of the recent. I do like things to kind of go in together. Kind of keep a little consistent, you know. There we go. We are good. So now we have her. We'll take her and Control G her and Control C, and then go over here and Control V, paste her. So we got her as her own little custom I'm Not Bossy. We can use this as stickers, as a t-shirt design, whatever you want it to be. 9 inches is too big for her. We'll go 8 inches, and so there. Okay, so let's go back over here, go in here, Control U, and ungroup her, and we can get rid of her. Okay. Now you can even take your babies and put them, you know, you can put them there in the front, here. Let's just do this a solid color. Let's take off of, we'll go off of that pink and just make all of those that pink. Now if you want to select them all and group them all together like I did the first one, so that the next time that you use the design, it's easy for you to do, make them all a solid color and then do your selecting. Because see, like this one now is solid. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over and I'm going to use my tool. And I guess I ended up closing the Docker that had the find and replace. Let's see here. Find and replace. Open it back up. So with this one, we're going to find this color, and I'll hit find all. And once it selects it, I can hit Control G. Hey.
Ready for the heat?
Yeah, I got my heat on in here. I don't be knowing whether to turn it on
for you. For you to turn it on. That's why he moved.
Well, I'll start turning it on, baby. Go on and turn that heat on. My poor son. My son is here with me, and he will not. Good morning, Best Uni. I just seen you come in. My son is here, y'all, and I don't know. Maybe I train my kids to not touch the the AC unit or something. But now this will turn. So anytime is when we save this as a template, we can now say this is blue. We can go here and we can say this, and so we don't have to, when I come back in to use it again, I ain't gotta be worried about, okay, nothing. So we'll do the top up here, and our blue, we'll make our blue in the pink, and then I don't know what we'll do for that one, because she doesn't really have any other colors off in here going on, but we'll do it in a red or some, a lighter pink or something like that. Maybe we'll do it in, we'll leave that one just plain in the blue, and could kind of take her in here and see if I can blend it. One thing about that is I don't know if I want my doll blended into, I don't. Or if I kind of blend her in where you could still see. So I think I'm gonna just put them over to the side because, like I said, these are kid shirts. So we got that one. And I don't even know what color shirts these are gonna go on, so I might put her on. We'll do her like this because I'm gonna be switching up my shirts, and I'm trying to think of what color shirt I have for her. Oh, I don't remember. Kind of do kind of a dull yellow. Hey, babe. Good morning. Come on in. Let me show you the shirts.
Donuts.
Is that Lily? Hey, girl.
Get TT. She told me you need to go get TT.
Hey, Mama. What you doing? Are you right there?
Donuts.
Are you coming to see me today?
She told me she was in a plane flying over her.
Are you in the plane?
She said she flying over her.
Okay. Oh, I miss you so much.
Hey, tell TT what you thankful for. Tell TT what you thankful for.
Thank you for waking me up. Amen. Okay.
She a beast, ain't she?
Did you have your come to Jesus moment with Santa? Have Santa came to your house? He coming to my house tonight. He coming to my house tonight. He sent me a letter and told me he'll be here tonight to put out the chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna talk to you later, okay? You see, babe, this is let me show you the stuff that they got going. Those are the coloring books, but so these are the t-shirts.
I like that.
They're gonna be fly.
So live.
Yeah, they're gonna be fly.
Hey, Khalil.
They're gonna get 3 apiece.
It's cold in this house.
I'll see y'all later. Okay, y'all. My grandbaby was calling on the thing. You gonna make some coffee?
Yep.
Oh, good. A little donut sounds good to me too. I'm trying to stay off of sugar, y'all. Ugh. Y'all start trying to stay off of sugar. Ugh. So we got these 3, and I may end up. So we got her, and where did we have that? Sometimes when that does that, I have to go out and then open it back up for it to open back up. My blue went dark on me. There we go. So we'll do this one. Control G, Control C, and copy it and put it over here on this page. So my DTF guy, y'all, I don't do my DTF in-house. My DTF guy told me that he will be sent a email and said he will work through Christmas. How about that? He's trying to get all the coins, all the money. I ain't mad at him. Okay, this little girl is, y'all know what this little girl, I need some help out there. I need some help, y'all. So, because I'm not too great with doing, I do adult shirts. So I have a little girl that is a 3T. 3T, 4T, and 5T. And so I can't make those designs too big, you know. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe 6. I might be able to make those designs a little smaller for this younger girl. Um, that's a 8. What do you guys think? 6, 6.5? Let's see. Let's go. I'll try 6.5. If you have some experience out there, help a sister out. Oh, no, no, no. That's the wrong 6.5. So if I go, so that's 8 inches, which would be fine for Milan, who is, you know what? I'm thinking maybe 7.5 inches. 8 inches is going to be pretty big on the shirt. Let me look at, I've got a shirt here that is a 4T. What is this? No, I got a 6-7T here, y'all. And if I put a piece of 8 inches across a 6-7T, it's pretty big. So I'm thinking 6 inches on those prints for those kids. What are y'all thinking? I know some of y'all are doing kid shirts. That's 6.5. Have these shirts. The worst thing I can do is have these prints come in too big. Maybe if I do it over here and then with her, even with this here, let's downsize that a little bit. Let's downsize those a little bit. Got me making them too big. I think I'm making them too big. Okay. Get 3 to a sheet, and maybe so this sheet will cost me about $25. Let's Control G. I'll come back over here and work on those, but so we got one more little girl to do, and then oh, now this one right here is Sassy Bossy for real. This one right here is Sassy Bossy for real, for real. That's Lily, y'all. This one is Lily Mama. Right here. And she's the sassy one for real, for real. Let's see what color shirt she got. Now I actually have her shirts so I can design her stuff. She got a pink. She got a yellow. Oh, this one here would be cute with the purple on it. Let's see, let's take this one and do this one with a purple. And then let's do this whole background and do this as a black shirt. Do this as a white print around it. And so if we do black with the, we can do the pink around, the hot pink around it, and then do in here black, and this in here can be another color. This can be, what color is that? I'm gonna do the, which color shirt? In order for me to make that work, I would have to put a contour on this. which would be white. And I could make it work. I don't want to do a whole lot of work. We're not trying to do a whole lot of work. We're not trying to do no whole lot of work, y'all. I need a cute little color for that. We'll take you and let's see what else we got. We better just go on with the one that we created and keep them all pretty much about like they was and call it a day. Okay. So with her, that'll be cool. Object. Let's group all of that together. Control G. Control C. And then go over here and go Control V. Okay. So we've done a lot in the last couple of days. So now I'm to a point, y'all, to where I will have everything ready to go live and start knocking these designs off. Hopefully I can do them tonight. Hopefully I can go ahead and press them tonight, because my DTF dude, when I tell you he's the beast, he is the beast. He will do stuff for me like quick, fast, in a hurry. That's like 6'6". This is 6'7". This is 6'6" by Daryl. I still gotta go in and check these. Oh, y'all know what? I'm just now seeing. So I did not see some of these comments. I design in 90. I use Corel Draw. You could do the same thing that I'm doing here in pretty much whatever program. Now I use Corel because I've been using it forever. Ever. When I say forever, I mean like at least 15 years. I was using Corel products before Corel Draw was even Corel Draw. And so my history with the company goes back, probably like, that one I want kind of big. I do want my prints to be saying something. Since probably this one is a 6. I want to be at least 6'5". Oh, that's hers. She 7. That's good for her. So I haven't even used up this sheet. So 1, 2, 3. I got 3 of those. 3 of those. I need to use up my sheet. So maybe I don't need so I could probably do so that's 30. Let's see. So I could do a 22 by 30 for $12. This is the guy that I use that's right down the street from my house here in Texas. He does shipping same day, y'all. If you see this, if you do your stuff and you do it right and you put it in before 3 o'clock, baby, he gonna have it out at the front door by 5 o'clock. Sure is. That's one thing about him. So I'll do the 22 by 30. So let me just change this to make it be 30, and I'll make this work. That's even less money for me, but I'm still gonna fill this other bit up. I don't know with what. I'll take this and hit Control D. Nope. Control C and just copy this design over here and do a couple for these other girls with Control, paste it. Just do the other girls in here. I'll just add that in there and put it in the colors that of the shirt or whatever. Okay, so let's go group and let's ungroup here and let's take out Lily's picture and let's go in and switch out these names. Like I said, I don't really like to put kids' names on shirts, but one shirt they'll be okay. Just tell their mamas to let them wear this when they're with you or something. You know what I'm saying? And you make sure that you gotta be careful. Wear it in the house. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, so you could add any little saying right here. Y'all want to make a custom saying, or y'all want to go with we can go with the saying that is on there. I'm getting a little tired now. So let me go back to my stickers and see what I can pick for my little hearts. I'll take her. Control C and yeah, we'll take her or her. I'll take the front of my grandbaby. This is Milan. Let's take the front side of Milan. So again, gonna do pretty much the same thing I did with the last one. And I'm going to take y'all and show y'all how I did this from scratch, okay? I'll take y'all and show y'all how I did this from scratch. So, only thing we did was just created the heart. We just went in here and grabbed our shape, and I just created this heart. So yours could be a heart, it could be, you know, say maybe you're going to do a smiley face or whatever it is that you're going to do. And then you just do that blend that I showed y'all how to do a little bit earlier. And then just put your wording on. This is the wording. I just grabbed this out of Creative Fabrica. So let's say if I went back over here into Creative Fabrica, and over in my favorites, if you don't use favorites, you should. Over in my favorites, I have different designs that I could look at, and I could say, oh, you know what, okay, well, I like this guitar, I could do the guitar thing. Sassy Little Soul. You know what, Sassy Little Soul, let's kind of take a look, and let's use Sassy Little Soul, y'all. Let's use Sassy Little Soul and edit it and make it what we want it to be. I need my downloads to start back going to the download folder, because I do not like for my downloads being all over the place, because it makes it hard for me when I'm trying to find stuff. Okay, so I like like Sassy Little Soul. Let's go back into the favorites and see what else I got. Like here you have Don't Worry Be Hippie, like these little designs. Remember I was trying to find these and I could not find what was what, so I just kind of had gave up. That's why it's better to just keep them in your. I even like that Girl Power. We'll do those. That gives us enough to go with. Okay. So let's go here. First, we need to export them. Go to our downloads and let's go ahead and extract everything so that we know what we're going to use. How you can take your design. Sometimes, you know, like when you do some, you want to take it and you want to make it your own. You don't want everybody else to have the same exact thing that you have. You just don't. You just don't. So we got these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and extract the other ones too. That was the Sassy Little Girl. Let's go ahead and extract that too, because we might want to use that one. We might want to use that one. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So if they have like an EPS design, I will pull it and see if it will open. Because looks like we finna turn into, like we finna do something all the way different with our Sassy Little Soul. So I may end up, looks like I may end up using that other thing as well also now that I'm seeing it. Okay. So I might end up using that other design. I think I may put her face like right there at the top of that. Just right there at the top. So let's see. Actually, so we're gonna use something called Power Clip. What I'm gonna do is just take this circle and just kind of come like this here. I'm gonna take her, I'm gonna go Object, Power Clip her in the frame like that, and Object. Let's take this here, ungroup all. I could even Object Power Clip her into this frame right here. And so I may just do something like that and take that outline off and take this and make that white to where you can't even see whatever is going on, right? So it could be something like that. And then just go in and change the pictures, the wording to, you know, change it to be whatever color I want it to be. And that would be cute. But what I got to do is I got to look at it if I'm printing on like a black shirt. So if I'm printing on something, then there's the problem right there. So we got to solve that. So what we have to do here is we select this and make this no color. And then boom, now we got our sexy little soul. And that is so cute. OMG. So cute. Quick, fast, and hurry. We just taking it and making it our own. Right? And if you wanted to, you can now go back and let's just put that behind her head. Like, that cute, y'all? Just cute. Just cute. And you can take this part and let's say if we ordered it to the front. Trying to see if I wanted that. That's just cute. So you just add just a little bit of customization. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little bit. So it's all kinds of stuff you can do and take with your art once you have created it. I don't like this little line that I'm seeing popping up, so that's why I'm over here going back and forth with this. You can even have, you know, you can have your heads all over the place. You can have your head right here if you want it. That's cute. Off in there. It's just wherever you want it to be. We could put multiples off in there. So, you know, we can do different, do your thing and make it, you know, make it your own. Let's see here. Go back over to our UV sticker. So we got her here. Control C. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do one with the cousins. I'll need to do one with the cousins. Let me look at it. Sassy Little Soul. We'll do Sassy Little Soul. And then yeah, we'll do the Sassy Little Soul. I'm trying to decide if I want to do different pictures of her or if I want to have this picture like in here. Like, that is really cute. Cute. That is too cute, y'all. I can't even decide. It's so cute. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. We got what we need. Control G. Control C. Copy it. Paste it over here to our book. And like I said, all of these don't have to be t-shirts. They can be t-shirts. They can be, you can put these on, like I may even make some of these my UV stickers. So you can do all kinds of little stuff. You know. So let's see. I was at 30 by 22. Looks like I'm going to end up being back at $25 for. $25 ain't bad to spend on whoever, okay? And if you wanted their name, you could still add the name here, like go like object, let's order to the front, still add their name, right? And then take it and put it in the colors that let's see, we'll take this, and I think we're just gonna recreate this whole thing, because let's go over here and do a whole nother one. I think what I'm gonna do is let her mama decide, let their mamas decide if they want their names or not. So we'll take and put the sexy little soul, sassy little soul, not sexy little soul, sassy little soul, y'all. And we'll take this kind of take it here. No. We'll just leave the name off. We'll just leave her name off. That's what we'll do. We'll just leave the names off. Okay. We'll leave the names off. Object, group, ungroup. Let's go ahead and get these other two girls' pictures on here. And for this one, on this next one, I'm going to do it's a little bit different. Kind of take that, put that there, kind of stretch it out to the size of this one. It's kind of like how that is. And then just say no, and then bring in the image from over here. So we needed the other little girl. Let's see here. We got her on this one. Control C. Control E. We won't even put her in there. We'll just leave her to the outside and call that a day. Object, group, Control C, Control V. Just doing them different little ways. And then we need Lily Mama. I think we've used that one of Lily Mama. Control C. So we have done several little designs here that we've done here with, you know, combining stuff with making our little doll images. Just so much that we've done. Okay, I'm good with that one. I do try to make sure that you can tell what the wordings are supposed to be, guys. So, really happy with what we have so far. Whew, I tell you. Okay. So, that one we will go ahead and group. Control G. And all I have to do now, y'all, is I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready to send off. Paste. Gonna go ahead and I don't know what happened. Thought I had. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and send all of my designs over. Since I did the other girls with them being out of the thing, I think I will take two of these. Control C, and then go here and paste. And just ungroup this, and I'm gonna change this Sassy Little Soul to Sassy Little Cousins next. Yeah, because Control C, and here. I think I may change this to Sassy Little Cousins, and just for me to just go in and do a little bit more customizing and put the cousins pictures on here together, because I know that I wanted something with cousins on it. So this may take a minute to do this design, so you can either hang out or, you know, however it goes, we're going to do it. So let's say if we wanted to do this from scratch, because sometimes people don't. You might see a design that you like, and but you want it to say something else, so, and you can't change it. So let's see what we can do here. What I like to do is probably end up making this completely. I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably just make this completely from scratch, y'all. What y'all think? Let's do it. Let's just take this sassy little cousin, sit it over to the side right here, turn this to white, and let's just recreate this complete logo in our own font and do everything how we want to do it. Okay. Say Sassy Little Cousins, and let's find our font. Now if you are particularly trying to find like the exact same font, right, then you can there's a couple of ways that you can go in and find the same font. I'm not worried about the same font, but if you want to find, if you're just wanting like that exact same font that you saw, then you can take your phone and go over to find the font and put that in your phone, and then try to find that. It normally will pull up the exact same font, and if it's not exact, it will be very, very close. So I'm going to use this font here, and then I'm going to go ahead and ungroup this, and then this little, I'm going to go in and find me like this, and I am happy with this. So kind of got that going. So our cousins in this, if you notice when people are making designs, they'll try to use stuff that has like 4 letters, like this has 4 letters, this has 4 letters. So it actually works a little bit better. For me, since I actually wanted to say cousins, I'm going to do some things to kind of bring that kind of down and in to where it kind of gives me more of where I can, you know, kind of make it fit. So that's what we've done there. So we are pretty good with this, with our wording. Let's say here. So we're pretty good with the wording here so far. So we're just going to take, sorry guys, sometimes I get to clicking and moving too fast. Just going to take all of that off of there. So we got our wording, and what we're going to do is we're going to sit the wording over to the side. We'll just hit Control G to group it, and then we'll just sit this wording over to the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our circle, and generally I like to, when I'm designing, I like to just go with like kind of just kind of trace what I'm doing. Now some of you may say, well, you could take this word out and put this word in, right? But it's not gonna fit. So that's why we are doing this design from scratch, because I tell people all the time, you gotta know how to create it from scratch. Like, it's one thing to get it real quick and fast, but it's a complete other to get it and, you know, to be able to do it from scratch. You can't call yourself a real designer if you cannot go in and remake these designs, y'all. So there we have our wording here. So now all of this stuff up there you can take and use and make it the same if you'd like. But we got the disco ball, and all we need is the outline of the disco ball. So we're going to do 4, and then on the inside we're going to make that. And we can just take it if you want to make it pink. Oh, sorry. You want to make the outline pink, you're going to right click. So we'll right click that and make our outline pink. And now we need to add in these little disco balls here. So like I said, when I said, oh, we finna make it completely from scratch, we finna make it completely from scratch. We could go online and find a checkerboard, something that's a checkerboard, to do this for us, or we can do this, just do this ourselves. So you say, okay, let's figure out what size we want these little boards to be. And we can just go in here and make our little checkers ourselves. So we'll just kind of go in and kind of make them. And the other thing you can do is you can go in here, and I'll show you guys an easier way. So we could go in, we can make our little checkers ourselves, and then just rotate the patterns like that. Let's go here, go objects. This is an extreme condition. See here, so align to the top, and then you could just rotate it out like black, pink, black, pink, and build it out right across there. Another thing that you can do is, if you have Creative Fabrica, you can go in here and you can type in disco ball and see if you find one that is already kind of like a disco ball that's already ready, something like we just had. So you could find something like this one would be a nice one. That one. So you want to find one that's going to kind of match what it is that you're doing. So you're just kind of looking through, finding that disco ball that's going to match what you like. And we can't sit here all day, so let's go back up to the top. And a lot of times what I will do is I will like kind of take my stuff and kind of put it over to the side like this and see, okay, let's see what I like. I see, and then in here, y'all, we will also be able to go in and kind of edit this once we get it in here. So believe it or not, I think this one will serve its purpose for me. That one, or even this one. This one has too many lines, so I'm looking at the number of lines it has to try to get it how I want it to be. So we'll try, I think we'll just go with that one at the top. Is that one? That one's a nice little one too. I want it to be a SVG. That one's a SVG. Let's try this one and download it. And if it doesn't work, then you know, you can always make it yourself. Okay, so it's not just perfect, but for our needs. See, did it pull in there or not? Looked like it did not pull in there. What happened? Okay. So, oh, it's zipped. Okay. Let's unzip the file. Let's unzip the file. So now we have it unzipped. So we can take it in. I do like creating with elements. If we create like this, you see how this is? We have to use our tool over here to do an envelope to bring where we would have to bring that down and make everything kind of go along with the curve. So this will give us a easier path to kind of getting what we want. Let's do it in the light pink. And let's just replace our ball that we have that we was going to do from scratch with this one. So here's what we have, and notice on this particular design it's every other checkerboard. So don't let this bother you if you see that, oh, it's not every other checkerboard, because we can still go in. There are things that we can do here to get it to be that what we want it to be. So one thing we can do is we can go here and we can start dropping colors in here to fill that up and kind of get it similar to what the other one is. Okay, to kind of give us, give us somewhat that same outlook. Now here we can go in and we can put a white outline. It's not the exact perfect ball, but nobody's gonna be paying that much attention to it as we go in. Let's see here. So, and I don't really have time to just do the whole thing, but what I would do is, if I want this to be exact, then I would go in and I would go in and trace all of this, like put these white outlines, and then I go in and trace it again, which would give me, exactly what I want. But that's if I'm creating an exact duplicate for my client. Okay. That one seems like that should be white, but we'll just see. Because once we add the words in, we don't know what's going to happen anyway. So we got that kind of as our background. And then if we came here, go object, order it to the front. Let's go here and kind of put our little I can tell y'all now, I don't like the globe that I chose at all. I don't like the globe at all. So I'm going to start back over with my line. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't like the globe. I don't like the globe. I know I said that it doesn't have to be exact, but I don't like the globe. So I'm just going to go back in and do my shift and do my line like I was going to do in the first place. Tried to do a little shortcut and it just did not work for me, and that's okay, because sometimes shortcuts don't work. And one thing about it is, if you're going to make it, you have to decide like how much time you have to make something. You're gonna make it, then you say, okay, well, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna make it this one time, and then maybe I'll use it again. Then maybe you have that option. So let's go in here. Let's get this started. But we ain't got to keep playing games. So we're gonna go like this. It's gonna be black, and then we're going to take a box here. It's gonna be white. Make our own little boxes how we want them to be. And sometimes Corel will start to kick in and realize what you are doing. Let's go object. Let's align everything to the center. And now let's see if we can combine it. That end caught end for me. And so I'm going to undo this combine because something happened to this very last end. We'll just take it off. And right there, take that and, oh, okay, I know because I did that. We'll take that and do that there. And we'll kind of make it more boxy. There we go. Okay. Now let's combine that. Okay. And then let's make it in here, and let's, on this outline, let's do none right for now. Okay. Don't worry, I've got a method to the madness. Control D. And we're making our own pattern here, y'all. We're making our own pattern, okay? Now let me see here. So if you see here that the patterns are touching, my patterns are not touching, so being how it is what it is, that we could come in and we can make them touch. We need to. We'll make it do what it do. We need these patterns to touch. Okay, so that's not working very well. I'm going to go back all the way to here. And then I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to try this thing again. Control D. Okay. So that means that the boxes are not exactly the same, is what it means. That when I did it, I didn't do the boxes exactly the same. I'm gonna try this one. Oh. Let's try this shape tool, which, okay, so for you, you're not gonna go in a straight shape like normally. Normally I can just bend stuff in and out, but this one's not gonna let me do that, so. Okay. Let's go back to the lines before we combined it. Okay, so that's before we combined it. Okay. Get these the same size. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, so now this back line, we'll go ahead and make it our pink, and this front line, we'll make it white, and then these in between here will be our pink. Now we got the line thing going. Okay, Control G and group it, and then Control D and ungroup it. Oh, we gonna have a disco ball, baby. Now, would I normally really spend like this much time on a client? Me? No. If they're paying me enough money, then yeah, I would. Control G. Okay, so actually now we can go ahead and take those outlines off, because we no longer need the outline. And there we have it. Y'all starting to see it come together? Baby. It's gonna come together. Okay? So we're just gonna keep doing the same thing, and build out your little blocks till you have enough to cover your circle. Designing, y'all. We designing from scratch, remaking something, taking it and making our own. Like I say, you gotta learn how to do it, because you just gotta learn how to do it if you're gonna be doing it professionally. I know these videos get long over here on this channel, but we don't do one thing. Y'all see how many designs we done created? We don't do one thing. Sometimes we doing multiple things. Okay, so when you go here and you look at these blocks compared to these blocks, right? You're looking if you want your blocks to be bigger, smaller, whatever. It does not have to be exactly the same. So what we're going to do, we got enough now. We're going to hit Control G and we're going to group it. And so if we want these blocks to be bigger, we can go here, we can stretch it out, we can do all kinds of stuff, right? So we have it now. So now what we want to do is, I'm not going to too much worry about like the curvature and all of that with this particular design that I'm doing. But if I was really worried about that, what I could do is I could go here, and now I can bring this in and give this a cylinder look. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, boo. Don't play with me. So you can go in and curve that however you want your curve to be, right? So that's what's going to give you that curve, right? However big of a curve you want. So just kind of showing you guys that, like so that how to do your curve. So here we go. We have our what did I do with that? Where did I put it? It is object and it should be to the front. Okay, so now we have this and we're going to hit this and we have our curve. Okay, so now what we want to do is I actually have more, way more in here than what is needed, so we could kind of make that big like that. Kind of move some of this stuff right here out of the way. I know that my desk is always messy when I'm working because I always got a bunch of stuff going on. Okay, so now we need to see how can we just get just this, right? So we got this and we got this. And so what we want to do is we're going to select everything. Now, it's two ways that you can do it. You can take this back button and you can say group and order, and then you can go here and you can power clip this inside the frame. And so then now you kind of have a frame, something like that, right? Which is going to look like that. Okay. So now you have that frame kind of like that. Now on here, if you notice, they have everything is clear, so we need to go back because we need to match ours to what everything is. And I do have some things that I need to go in and ungroup because before I get too far ahead of myself and cannot ungroup it. So we do want those white squares to be like no color. So we can do, I'll try to do a find and replace since I've already grouped all of this stuff. So we'll go in, we'll find this color right here, which is our white, and we will try to replace it, and we'll see if we can replace it with this nothing right here. Does not look like that's going to let me select that bar. It's not. So it is not going to let me select that bar for nothing. Let's go into the RGB color palette. Let's see here. So we got in our document color palette. Where is my RGB color palette? Okay, so it's not going to give me the option over here to do what I want to do. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to control and I'm going to ungroup all, and then this is grouped. So again, I'm going to hit object and I'm going to ungroup all again, and okay, so there I'm gonna have to end up, let's see here, so on the white channel I can hit the back buttons on the white ones. I can hit and then the other ones I cannot because they are all individual. So what I'm going to have to do with these is I cannot turn them clear because of the way the pattern is set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to bitmap it. And I'm going to convert it to a CMYK bitmap with a transparent background. And I'm going to hit OK. And then after I bitmap it, I'm going to go in. I'm going to do a quick trace. I could have set this up a little bit better in the original.
I'm gonna go get cream.
Oh, all this time and it ain't no coffee?
I was cold. I was laying back down.
Well, you need to bring some donuts to make up for it.
It's
Baby,
too
make sure
late.
to get the twisters.
Oh, I got time.
You got time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a couple. Just give me one, baby, because you know I'm trying to detox from sugar. See, y'all, you gotta train your man, boo. You gotta train your man, Tampa. That's how I train him, girl. You gotta train him good, girl. He loves it when I talk shit to him. I think it's just arousing. He loves it. So I got that young buck. Okay, y'all. So enough about my personal affairs. But anyway, so here we go. So we'll do that. Now we got this as a vector. And I can delete this. And then I will go here and go. Now we can ungroup all. And we can click these and get those little, you see. So what we'll do here is we will use this to find all. Ah, what you mean, boo? What you mean, boo? Let's get that and find all. Okay, and then let's see. Oh no, gosh. Oh no, honey. Find all. We don't want to replace nothing. All we want to do is hit find all. And let's see. There we go. See, don't hit replace. Now we got our clear. You hit find all, select the color, and then we got our clear. Now we can get up out of that right there, because that's all we wanted it for. Okay. Now we can take this and we can object and we can group it. And now we can start doing what we need to do. I'm going to make that black just so that I can see it. And however big you want that to be, right? So if you look at this design, it probably has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 7 squares off in there. So let's do something like that. 1, 2, 3. That looks good to me. Okay. So now you can go here and you can go object and you can power clip and place it in. Oh, we didn't power clip the wrong thing. We want to power clip the outside to the inside of that. Now we got our little power clip thing going. Trust and believe it's gonna get better. Okay. So now we can take this and do our outline like that. And you do see where you have places where you have the cuts in the outline. Don't worry about that because I'm going to show y'all how to do that too. But that's going to be probably like going into our last of kind of what it is that we start to do. So I'm going to take this and object this, order it to the front of the page. Now they done got it hot as heck up in here, y'all. Hot as heck in here. Got our little sassy cousins going on. Now we can do a couple of things with this too. If we want to power clip it, we could power clip it or whatever into this. Now I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things that I like to do. Ooh, it's getting hot, baby. Let's cut this heat off. We got heat. This man ain't brought me no coffee early this morning, knowing that I'm in here on this thing doing all of this work, hard work. Okay, y'all, so y'all see how in the original design over here, it has this extra spacing around. Those are contours. So if you look at it, you see how you got that little spacing all around everything that is going on. You got an extra little space. So what they did, in order for them to do that, what they did is they took this design and they added a contour around it until it was solid. And then and actually, so let's go here. I'm gonna kind of push some things in here, and they looks like they did 3 different individual contours, or they did a contour at the top, I mean in the middle, and then did a contour on the other one. So they did 3 individual contours. You can do one solid contour. We'll do it exactly as, because the whole mission is to duplicate something. So here you see now it's just around here, but that's not solid. Right off in there you see that this has a solid outline of that. So what they did is they did something like this, which made this have this big solid outline. Okay. And I'll show you. So if we go here and we go, so now we got this contour here. Okay. And then we can take it and we can go group, and we can in the contour, and we should be able to break the contour. Sometimes you have to go into it and go back and then hit object and then break the contour apart. Now we can take this back piece and we can select this, and it's still back there, you just can't see it. And for this particular one, we're going to put it up. See, it's back there, you can't see it. So I need to make it to where you can see it right now, because they did a combination of things. And I actually think they took this whole middle piece here. Oh, and messing up over here, y'all. Messing up. Gotta remember, when you have taken it and ungrouped it, take this whole thing and put this whole thing in here like this. Okay. So this back is supposed to be white, but it ain't. I know it ain't white, y'all, but it's supposed to be white. So that's pretty much how we are looking now. I'm gonna go ahead and start changing out my colors. Object, ungroup all of this, and you guys are gonna start seeing it come together. So there's our sassy. Here's our little, which has a little bit more of a color to it. Where is the, no, cancel. Okay. Color views is what I want, because we're gonna change our stuff up just a little bit. There's our sassy little. And then for our cousins, if we want to do that color, we can do that color too. Okay. And so this back here is actually white. And for some reason, I'm not getting white. There we go. So when we click on this, the green, and in the color viewer, let's take it and bring it more like that. Make make ours a little bit more vibrant than what we have here. And you're starting to kind of see what you want, right? You're starting to kind of see, okay, well, I see that I'm getting it where I want it to be. And if we go here and you put this square around here and then go object, go order to the back of the page, this is kind of what we have going on with our original design over here that we're trying to kind of match up. It kind of helps when you do that, when you put it on the page, so you can see. Now, remember I said that this design is made to go on any color, so notice that when you change the back, if I change the background of mine, I have that white border showing around. If you don't want the white border showing around, then now you can group everything and then trace it again. Okay, and that's how you're not going to have that white border showing around, because if you go in and you just or you just take, let's see if I can grab this and combine. I'm gonna combine everything that's on here and grab this. And before I do, I want to make sure that I have this how I want it, to where I have the whole design as big as I want it, and exactly, you got to make sure that you got it exactly where you want it before you do this next step that I'm going to show y'all. So now I got that exactly where I want it. I want to take out just the wording here on the top. That wording is all I want to take out. And then I want to go here, and if I want to take this and combine this, let's see here. So we got that sassy. That's going to knock out all of that in between there. Knock out that in between there. I'll bring in some more. Let's see. Do I want to go front and behind? So I'm going to make 2 of these. Control D. Because I'm going to try this a couple of ways. So I'm going to take this, and then if I combine it, that's what it'll give me, and that ain't right. So you could weld it. That's not going to give you what you want. So then you can go front minus back, or back minus front. So this is back minus front, which will give us this right here, which now gives us which now gives us this look. And this is how they are building out their design, how they design this. I'm actually showing you guys how this artwork was actually created, right? Now you're gonna see where they had some little pieces of the designs that they put in there, and that's what I kept that over there for, so that you can go back in and you can put those little pieces in there. So whenever you do, so like say if we put these little things here, up here, right? Object it, order it to the front of the page, and then when you go in and decide that, hey, I'm gonna delete this stuff out of here, then you'll have and I wanted to just duplicate it. I don't want to take it all off, because I do want the original design to stay there for you guys to see it when it's all said and done. So let's kind of just duplicate this stuff, right? And then take it and put it over here. So you take these elements And this could be hearts. You could take these, and we don't have to use those. You could take those and add hearts or add whatever you're wanting to add to make this be your own artwork. I'm gonna put it on black so that as we're building it out, you guys can see. So if we didn't want those, we could definitely do that with little hearts on it. Because the whole key is to make it your own. So you just take these elements and put them on here, and then do the same thing that I showed you guys a while ago.
Just got off the phone with them apartments. They told me that she ain't even gonna run my application. I was like,
Hold on, I'm online. I'll come talk to you in a second. So you see how this is going, and how you have your little stuff going here with our little colors. And if we go here and we put black there, we can see what it's looking like. Order to the back. So you're starting to see what it's looking like. Now, of course, our fonts are different and things like that. So then you could say, oh, okay, well, I want to move this over. That needs to be moved over just a little bit. It kind of gives you an idea of how this design was created, right? I did end up taking some stuff off of here, y'all, off the top and bottom. So you could go in, you could take, you could take stuff off. You can do whatever you want to do. Like we say, oh, okay, we want that to be, say we want it to be a little bit lighter, where it's more matching towards up. These squares is matching more. Oh, come on. I thought I select the squares. It just keeps turning. I actually kind of like that. Oh, because this is in, I power clip this in. So I would now have to then take it out. If I want to change that color, I got to take it and edit the power clip, which means I'll take this and then make that a little bit lighter. Like that, and then hit finish, and it would edit it out. It didn't edit it the way that I wanted it to edit it though, so so we got different ones. I'll leave mine alone because I'm doing a whole lot now that it's starting to, and I don't know why. If I do, oh, because it's all grouped, so it's all grouped, so it's really like I would have to go in and ungroup it and then change all of that stuff. So I'll just leave it like this. It's not that big of a difference in the color that's going on here, but y'all see how it's looking. And then in here you do have like some places where you have the little bits, the little spaces. You just do that the same way that I did before, where I put the contour and make it clear, and then go in and it'll give you that space, that extra space around it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one and go on and finish this out how I want to do it. Okay. Hey, good morning. Good morning. You don't want the smoke? Your PT. Girl, the smoke is always good, girl. Black love. It's always good. It's always good. You know, Ken know me that I be messing with him. He probably like, girl, I ain't gone on with your crazy self. You know, he want all the smoke. I'm gonna leave mine like that, y'all, and I'm gonna actually take this stuff right here off. So that makes it the same color. Um, yeah, Kim want all the smoke, sis. All the smoke. We got 13 likes on the video. I do appreciate y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Did y'all get to see, for those of you guys who are coming in late, not late, never late, never late, right? That are coming in just now to the video. I'll show you guys some things. So I'm going to change this and put these hearts on mine. Object, group, ungroup. Oh, those are not grouped. That is a PNG. So let's do a quick trace on it. Now, so Corel now has this quick trace feature that I had to figure out that, that's a quick trace. Object, group, ungroup all. Here we go. So let's do all of this is going to go to the front. So that when I am doing stuff, I ain't got to keep on. So for those of you guys who just came in, we created all of these designs this morning. So if you want to learn how to create these, go back in and you can go back through the video. The Dream Girls, we actually got the truck off of Creative Fabrica. And then the wording in here, we type this in and create our own wording and our little hearts, and then just put our baby doll pictures in there with those. This one we created from scratch, and this part here comes from Creative Fabrica. And then a little bit dramatic, we just took out the smiley face in the middle, added the girls, and then I did some stuff where I cut their legs to show, you know, the image walking in and out. And we did do a trace on this so that we could change the colors. So that's why you see some of the colors are changed from the original. And with this one, we're just recreating the whole thing to say Sassy Little Cousins, so that I can put the girls' pictures on here versus, you know, the way that everything was. And if you're going to, let's say that you know that, okay, I'm going to end up changing something with my design later on, don't go in and grab it and put it all together if you're going to do that, because then you won't be able to change the wording. Like how I changed this wording is going to be stuck here because I've already combined it and put that outline there on the back of this globe. So I want that to be there, and that is going to be outlined, I do believe. I think it's going to be white, and for some reason I'm clicking on whites, and whites are not whites in here, and it's going to be outlined here. So see how that gives me kind of gives me that heart in there. Kind of gives me that heart without giving me the heart. Y'all got it? You know, make it look like it's kind of blended in. I can do whatever I want to do with it, change the color or whatever to whatever I want it to be after the fact. So just kind of doing some different stuff here now. So I'm going to, because the whole thing for this is for the cousins to all have their images in here. So we're going to put our cousins over here. And we can start deleting all this other stuff that we don't need to use. So I gotta add 3 pictures of the cousins in here somehow. So we'll go with the front face pictures. And so we got a cousins there. We want to make all of this come to the front so that we can figure out how we want to do it. So we got a cousins there. We'll take this and object to the front. And that's just kind of like figuring it out. Now it is just a matter of figuring it out, y'all, how we gonna have everything. I guess I better put those in last. Okay, so we got a cousin there. We have the big cousin here. Well, Milan is the big cousin. Lily is the little cousin. Wait a minute. No, Lily is the big cousin. Lily is the big cousin. And then Milan is the little cousin. And then she's the littlest cousin. So we got 3 cousins. Taking me a second to figure it out. I originally in my head only had the 2 cousins, but we're going to put all 3 cousins in here because all 3 cousins matter. They don't see her that much, but we want her picture in there anyway. So let's see, how can we thank you, get this last cousin in here, y'all. Now, Ken gonna be mad at me. Here we go with this favoritism shit. Here we go with this shit that we do. Lily ain't gonna want nobody on her shirt but Milan. I can tell y'all that now. Lily mama ain't gonna want nobody on her shirt but Milan, because she gonna say, who is this cousin? But they gotta get to know their other cousin. So maybe I can just pop her there, because she's the littlest cousin. Gotta find somewhere to put her. I still want you. You can tell that's cousins right there, right? Top over sassy. Could have did her like I did in the last one where I put the head on there. You can still tell that's sassy. Okay. We'll figure out the colors of all of this at a at another time. So we're gonna be figuring out. I don't even think we need all of those in ours. I don't. What the? Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. Um, Crayon. Lily has on yellow. Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to make yellow. I was trying that in yellow. Okay. It's gonna be on a color picture, so you guys are gonna once it's done, the colors will all kind of come in together. Oh, I'm tired. So we got our cousins trying to bring this here. And then a few of these sparks will bring in here objects to the front. And then okay, so we are pretty good with what we have here. We got a little blue in there. I'm just trying to pull in some of these colors. See what I want to do. Now let me see what this is going to look like on different color shirts. So if we did it on a blue, we'll do this on, if we do it on black, if we do it on black, we could take everything and turn it to do that because it will not turn because it's grouped. Let's do that. If I do it on black, we'll do a outline of a white. That way it will at least have some sass to it. So I'm gonna have to be very careful with the color that I print this on these kids' shirts. Have to be careful with the color that I go in and print on. I'll just grab all black shirts for all of them and do them like this. And they should be fine. Depending on whatever color that I want to put them in. And we can figure this part out later. The original just had that in green, so you know it doesn't have to be in green. It could be in whatever color you want it to be in. But I'm pretty happy with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because I'm super tired, y'all. That's actually a true black, so kind of like that. They'll be happy with it. And we'll see what Lily has to say about the whole thing. Okay. All right, y'all. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Oh, y'all over here telling me all kind of stuff. Put Lily on top. Lily on put Lily on top. Top over sassy. Love those. Put Lily on top. That would be cute if you could have her holding or leaning on sassy. Baby, these is how they is. It's already the designs is already made. The images. So, you know, that would be a whole nother session of trying to do that. Be a whole lot for me to do to get that done, Cynthia. Headed out into this cold to go back, look at a few houses, prayers. We find our next home. Well, girl, praying for you too. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And let me do a little something with I'm going to play around a little bit with my logo and make sure that I got it where I want it to be. Kind of just give it my little, you know, put my little sparks on it, to give it my little flair and something like that. And we is good. All right, y'all. Talk to you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. See what we gonna do with you, or do we even want you there? We don't even really need you. Shoot in here and put a outline on YouTube. I don't like you. I actually don't think I need you. Don't think I need you. Let's put you here. Okay. We'll do you like this, and let's see if put the outline back on you. That's good. Understated. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. We good, we good. Okay, Ken, I'm done. Talk to you guys in the next one, and I'll show you what this finished product looks like on the next video. Y'all have a good one.